Hi, it's Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton. We're back in the kitchen today where we are talking about meals in a jar all week. We've done the vacuum sealing and all the different types of canning, but this week we are using the soup base that we made right here. And you can go right here, click that link. Just click that link up here and you can make the soup base so you can get started on making your own meals in a jar as well. And these are delicious. All right, and remember, it's 1 part of the meal in the jar to 2 parts water. So you just fill this jar up here twice with water and you have, that simple, 1 part mix, 2 parts water. This right here is our Alfredo with the bow ties and the peas. This is what we made yesterday. Be sure and date it and label what's in it so you remember how you did it. So that way, or make a video of it, that way you know how you did it so you can remember it for next time. I make a video of most everything I do. This is actually, my YouTube station is actually my video library on my recipes. This way my daughters can go in here and they can make the recipes that I make up. Now for this one we're going to do macaroni and cheese. Okay? Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese? So we're going to take this mix and we're going to place it in a 1.5 pint. Last time we used a pint jar. Last time we used the pint jar. This time we're using a 1.5 pint jar because you and I both know you want to make plenty of macaroni and cheese, and odds are you probably have kids. And that was 1/3, and I'm going to put in a little bit more, exactly 1/2 cup. So that ended up being a 1/2 cup right there. Okay, so we're going to tap that down, kind of make that flat a little bit. Here I have my home dehydrated, cheddar cheese powder, and you can see I've got the oxygen absorber in here. I'm going to kind of set that aside. And I'm going to add 1, 2, I want this cheesy, 3. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of the cheddar cheese powder. You can make this as little or as cheesy as you like. I like sour cream in mine, so I'm going to add a heaping of my sour cream powder. That has a little bit of salt in it, so I'm not going to add too much salt here. Pink Himalayan sea salt is your best because it has more minerals in it. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on top of that. I'm going to add a few shakes of pepper. And again, I'm going to tap it again. Kind of spread that out a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to add about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. What is this? Yeah, this is 1/4 teaspoon of my onion powder. I don't want it to be real strong in here because this is mac and cheese. I don't want a really strong onion flavor. So I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon, heaping 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder. Shake of basil. The soup base already has this in there, but a little bit of parsley, which helps with gastritis. It's also pretty as well. Okay. And then here we have, when you're doing the meals in the jar, you want to go with the smaller pasta on this. So I'm going to go with the small elbow macaroni. That's plenty of macaroni for what I've got in here. Now let's head over to the vacuum sealer and let's seal this up. Dry napkin. Okay. Get the edge wiped off really, really well. This is going to take the wide mouth one. Make sure you fill a snap on there, and then I have to burp mine here at the thing for it to work. Lock it in place. And then wait for that green light right there to come on. Unhook it. Let's see if that worked. There you go. Look at that. We're just going to date it. So we're going to call this cheesy macaroni. Okay? So it's going to be cheesy macaroni. And today is 02/3/15. And remember, these lids are usable over and over and over again. And you can use your lids from your canning jars when you pressure canned and water bath canned. You can clean them up really well, and you can use those again for vacuum sealing. So don't throw your canning lids away. Once you get one of these, you'll be recycling in every way that there is, okay? And you want to keep these in a dark, cool place because sunlight can hurt anything that's vacuum sealed. So if you want to drop in an oxygen absorber in here, which is just one of these things right here, put in a 100 cc oxygen absorber and that should do the trick. And that will help maintain the integrity in this jar. All right, so there you have it, my cheesy mac and cheese, okay? And again, here's the Alfredo that we made prior. So now let's go and let's learn how to do another one. Be sure and hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you along on our little homestead. And if you like this video, be sure and share it. Share the joy with others and share our knowledge with others because I believe that's why God has put us here to help others and to share our ministry with others. This is what we've made so far, so join us because next we're going to do a cream of mushroom soup. So come on, let's get started. Hi, it's Chef and Builder Jeannie Pendleton. We're back in the kitchen where I'm going to do a review on the mac and cheese that we made the other day. And I dropped something out of the cabinet and hit the top of this, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and eat this one up. You can see though, man, it kept it sealed, but that lid is no good. I don't know if you can see what happened with that, but see that? That's no good. So we're going to pitch that. So here I have a hot water kettle and I have enough water here and I'm just using the cool water. You can use hot water. Okay, we just got this dumped in here and we got 2 of the glasses of water. That'd be, so 1.5 pints, so that's 3 pints of water. And we've got the macaroni and cheese in here. We're just going to bring this up to a simmer. You can see it steaming, it's about there. And I went ahead and when I made this, I added 5 tablespoons of the cheddar cheese powder. Okay, you gotta keep stirring this because it thickens up pretty good. Looks good. My homemade cheddar cheese powder really. Alright, this is just about ready. I think I'm gonna go ahead here and you gotta stay with it though because this is pretty thick and you want to use like a flat edged spoon. Okay, and here's another view of the macaroni and cheese. It's nice, rich, creamy, and hearty. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a try. Okay? Look good. Just going to taste it and try it and see what I think. You ready? So like I said, I use smaller pasta on this smaller elbow. And just let that kind of sit and let these kind of swell up a little bit longer. I'd say maybe another 5 minutes. That's really good. It's very cheesy. You could throw some cheddar cheese on this. That would make that really good. Okay, so it's not my baked macaroni and cheese, and it tastes really close to the package, Kraft package mac and cheese. I would give this probably about a 7. A 6 or 7. A 10 being the perfect mac and cheese, which my baked mac and cheese is really good. I gave my crock pot mac and cheese about an 8. And I'm giving this probably a 6 or 7. But I'm used to having homemade mac and cheese. I'm not used to the box mix. My husband will make a box mix once in a while, and this basically replaces the box mix. Okay, so be sure and come back because we got other meals in a jar coming up. Blessings.